welcome to day 6. My goodness, it's gone so quickly, hasn't it? How are you going? How did you feel after your 8 hours of sleep last night? I hope you woke up feeling fabulous today and that you've kind of re-established the importance of rest as part of your routine. Today, we're going to talk about filling up the energetic cup. So on day 1, we identified your energy leaks, specifically your ones, not anyone else's, but what's going on in your life that is leaving you feeling depleted. And today, we're going to talk about what are the things that you can add in now that we've talked about removing some of those energy leaks. What are the things that you can add to your life or reintroduce into your life, which are going to help you feel more energized. Filling up the energetic cup is another way of making deposits into the energy bank account. So really investing in activities, relationships, foods, ways of being that enliven you as an individual is going to help you feel energized. Most of the time, we're doing things which we don't love, and that is draining because as humans we need variety and we need to do things that light up us at a deeper kind of soul level. And I find that we replace all of those things we used to love doing with things we think we should do, and in doing so we remove the kind of joy and spontaneity of life, which can actually help at an energetic level enliven us. For me, when I worked out that I needed to stop doing so many things which left me feeling drained, and I could actually invest in things like creative things, like drawing, like making crafts, when I started to listen and play music again, when I recognized that walking around the park in bare feet, you know, from a physiological point of view is great because it's grounding and it's creating ionization, but also it's just something I really loved doing as a kid. When I introduced those things, I noticed a drastic improvement in energy because suddenly there was more balance between all of the tasks that I needed to do, you know, work and I guess chores and sometimes hanging out in relationships that I found a little bit energetically draining. I could do all of those things because I had this buffer of awesome things that I could turn to when I needed an energy boost. And so much of this work is about tuning into your body and mind and really being quite honest with yourself about what kind of life you would really love to be living and why you're not doing that right now. And a lot of it for women comes down to this guilt. Well, I need to look after people and I need to work, I need to earn the money. And of course, they're all realities. We can't all spend all of our time, you know, weaving or doing, you know, going to the pool or hanging out in nature. But we can create pockets of that time. And really, again, it's such a worthwhile investment because it gives you the energy to give back to others. And when we are trying to give from an empty cup, it's no good for us, it's no good for the people we're trying to give to, and over time it's going to lead to really feeling depleted and resentful. And that's the last thing we want to do because that starts impacting our relationships as well. So today I want you to have a think about what are the things that you love to do that give you energy. What are the activities or foods or tasks or people or jobs that really give you energy? And it can be completely unstructured, just to brainstorm around what makes you feel expansive and alive. It might be going to the beach. It might be patting animals. Animals are so therapeutic. It might be gardening. What are the things that are unique to your constitution that you know make you feel energized? And then having a think about, well, what are the things that I need to shift out of the way to create some space for those? Maybe it's socializing, you know, like having coffee with your friends every week, going for a walk with them. Socializing is really important. Connectivity is really important in terms of energy, and humans need that just as much as we need good quality fuels. So really think about what makes you laugh, what makes you happy, what makes you feel joy. What lit you up as a kid? What did you really love to do? What creative things did you really love to do that you would love to have back in your life? So for today's challenge, I want you to make a list of 5 simple ways that you can start to fill your energetic cup. Just brainstorming. Just make a list and then have a think about what that would look like in terms of your schedule and your life. Is there something that you can do? It's not about creating more pressure on yourself, like adding another thing to your to-do list. This is really about listening to what your soul is telling you at a deeper level you need right now and honoring that. So there's no pressure here. There's simply just a recognition of, wow, I would love to just go and sit outside in a park in an unstructured way. And really the key here is unstructured. So it's not another thing on our to-do list, another chore. It's really about maybe what fills your cup is not having anything planned, just to simply read a book or have a bath. And we'll go into self-care tomorrow and talk a little bit about that as well. So I give you permission to come up with 5 simple ways that you can fill your cup. You might want to refer back to the worksheet from day 1. And I'll just finish with one more point on this, in that being energized is so much about being in the present moment. And as a mindfulness mentor, I've done a lot of work on myself and with others around how to cultivate that present moment awareness. When we're worried about the past or worried about the future or planning something or telling ourselves a story about why we shouldn't be doing something, we're really not being in the present moment. And it's very hard for joy and happiness and energizing emotions to enter the body when we're feeling heavy and weighed down by this energy of needing to be doing something all the time. So creating mindfulness, and we can do that through mindfulness practices, is a really amazing way of connecting back to the present moment, reconnecting with what you're intuitively, your body and mind is telling you need, but also just allowing you to be open to the experience as it arises. So I'll leave you with that thought. Hope you love this exercise and that maybe even today you get a chance to do one of those things that fill up your cup. Bake a cake. Does that feel good? Whatever feels good for you, it's absolutely your journey. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our last day. Keep the conversation going. Let me know how you go with your filling up the cup exercise, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.